do a makeup tutorial, but also some visual triggers on your beautiful, gorgeous face, girl. Okay. So this video is actually a custom video. The person who requested this has been very lovely and very patient with me because I've been going through it. And I'm finally able to sit down and record a proper video. So I say we get to it. So I'm gonna have to go and take off my current facial makeup situation because I was just recording videos. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, girl, we're so back. My rings are off. My makeup is off. If you've never seen my skin, there we go. Even my brows are. Yeah, we need a little bit of maintenance. I'm gonna walk you through all of that because I think over-explaining is gonna be quite nice because when I was learning to do more funky, like more funked up makeup, the resources were all very do this, do that, and I did not understand anything at all. So we're starting as bare-faced as they go. Okay, so this is completely optional, but it's just what I do. And we're gonna start with skin prepping. Okay, so this is just a regular eyebrow razor. I'm gonna pull you up close for this one. So do you see my eyebrows? We have little hairs, and the problem is we're gonna be doing this without any mirror. So pray for me. Just gonna pull and really get as close as I can. I'm doing this in the camera, mind you. Please be patient with me. The important thing is that they look okay from far away. Because if somebody is this close to your girl, like, tell them to back off. Just a little bit of shaping, nothing serious. Yeah, just a little bit of maintenance. Okay. So, I'm just gonna thin your eyebrows as well. Because we wanna be baddies together. Okay. So hold still so I don't mess up. Can I touch your face? Can I touch it? Okay. Just hold still. Just taking the very top off. Do I not look like Slim Shady right now? Like, hold still. There we go. Gorgeous, beautiful. So the most important, can resume the setup. The most important step of any makeup, especially if you're going to be going out, is skin prep, baby. Skin prep. So usually you would wear something like a primer, okay? But I don't mess with primers. I just prefer regular, like good old skincare. To be fair, I prefer to do a little anything as possible, like the fewest amount of products that I can use. That's what I'm going to do, okay? So this is some serum, technically. It's the Snail 96 Snail Muse and Power Essence. It's supposed to hydrate your face and really make your skin feel smooth. I have a lot of redness usually, as you can see, but I also have it right now because I scrubbed my face clean with the cleanser and bathroom. So I'm gonna need. Girl, what are you saying? Just look at how juicy it is. I'm gonna need to tap. a little bit sticky, so that the makeup can stick onto the skin better. And now the next step usually could be anything that you like, but the order of your makeup depends on you. Okay. In my case, I do foundation and just general base makeup first because I don't have that much of eye space, so I never really do like any crazy elaborate hairstyles. Eye makeup style, I was gonna say. So, since we're doing a gothic look today, this goes for a white foundation. White. White foundation, baby. This is LA Girl. It's technically, I'm pretty sure, a mixing pigment, but it's foundation-esque, so that's what counts. I don't know, like, so now the consistency depends on kind of how intense I want the makeup. I would like it to be like a fair amount of coverage, but still not like ghostly white because it makes my teeth look extremely yellow. I'm gonna show you in a sec, but what I do is I do a little 2 pumps of this. Take my sponge and really work this into my hand. Really work it. So now that we have product on, it goes on as smooth as I can, and I start dabbing that thing on. Remember, I'm doing my makeup in the camera because I don't have a mirror on me. Like, the best I can do is maybe this. So we'll see. Just start dabbing that and do my best to tap and not swipe. Tap. Do you see the beautiful like white that it gives? Wait, I'm gonna put my headphone back. Just start working around. As a rule of thumb, the center of your face can hold less makeup than the sides, so I always start from the side and I work my way inward. Okay. You're next, so we'll lock in, okay? Lock in, and with almost nothing on is what goes in the center of my face. So 2 pumps kind of make for half the face. Now I'm gonna do 1, 2 more, and remember, start working it in. Someone argued that this wastes a lot of product, which is true. So maybe you would also benefit from using, as we call it, like a silicone instead of like a regular sponge, but just start working that in the skin. It's okay if it gets on the lips. Really get the sides of my nose. Try not to get it streaky. Do you see what I mean with the yellow teeth? Look. With whatever's left in the sponge, I just go over my eye area. Scary. Like, whatever's really left on the sponge. easier right now. I'm so sorry. We're gonna be so hot. Trust the process. The thumbnail is definitely going to be the final product because, girl, I would run if I saw myself. Okay, time for round 2. Now this is just a single pump. It's gonna go all over the face. We're gonna take this kind of like flat portion of the sponge, really work it into my hand aggressively, and just go over very sparingly. See how I'm dabbing and not rubbing? We don't want to disturb anything else underneath. So I'm just gonna really go over the center of my face, mostly because, as I said, I usually leave it for last. Look in the mirror to see if I'm missing anything. And this is honestly as good as it's gonna get without a mirror. Now it's time for your second layer. God damn. Okay, there we go. Now we can put this away. Notice how everything goes in its designated place. Very mindful, very demure. This is a glass vial, by the way. Like, usually cheaper foundations tend to come in plastic nowadays. I really appreciate how this is in like proper glass. So because we're mostly doing this for the camera, we're not gonna take care of any of the, what's it called, like the under eye circles, like none of that. It's just a white base. Okay, so now I can take some, I'm gonna take some powder. This is just some regular transparent white powder to hopefully make it not move. Just close your eyes. Now just same principle. Outside of the face can hold more. Center of the face. Be careful. Tap 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 tap. This is also going to help blend the rest of my powder products. I really like powder. It just truly pulls the look together. See, we didn't get like the side, but nobody's gonna see that. If anything, it's just gonna color my hair. So there we go. Now that's the base complete. Still got contouring to do, but to be fair, contouring is quite tricky. You have to have like the proper shade of white right now, so I need gray tones. I'm so happy to be using this. This is my everyday palette now. This is the Black Swan palette by Flower Nose. You've probably seen this before on the channel. I do love their makeup, but look what happened. Can you see this? Apparently, most of their products have trouble with the quality of the pan, so I've never even taken this outside of my home, and somehow it's broken. Like, I take care of this baby. Not fair. But just look at the details. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And it has all the necessary colors like black, gray, white, and red, so, and some shimmer. I'm gonna take the like kind of gray shade, dab off the excess, and just start lightly figuring out possible shading. I would like it to be quite soft, so not like traditional gothic, okay? We're doing like a little bit of edge, not too much. We don't want to like scare the hose away. You know what I mean. I'm just kidding. It's just that very harsh makeup doesn't look good on me, so a little bit of a soft shadow is the best I can do. The best I can do. So just very softly. That's the most nose contouring my contour is gonna get, okay? I just really don't like it when it's too much on me. Now I just grab my brush and kind of blend it in. This is the powder brush, by the way. Just whatever's left in the brush. And it becomes this very subtle, like, yes, I have a sharp nose. So whatever's left in the brush, I'm just gonna even out my nose. There we go. Do you see the difference? It's subtle, but like up close, questionable from below even. But now, when we powder it, it takes a lot of the intensity. This is a hack when you don't have like the correct shade of gray. You just grab the brush and then you. So let's do the same for you. Okay, are you ready? Just lock in down the move. And now we take the brush and then we all over the place. Don't be there. There we go. Okay. Now it's brows time. And you're never gonna believe what I use for brows. It's this. It broke off, so I am allowed to just. Is this forbidden? I'm so sorry. But because I don't really care about this brush, I think it's allowed. I'm just gonna dip it in the black. And I'm gonna bring you closer for this because I don't trust myself with doing it from that far away. So, we want the skinny brow, right? Just start somewhere in the middle. And then drag it out. Yeah, you see? Very easy. Well, from far away, like I told you, it looks much better than up close. That's why I never see the goth baddies. Never see the goth baddies from up close. It's because it just, makeup is always gonna look like makeup, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So this is kind of with my natural hair, and I just very much exaggerated. Very much exaggerated. Now the second brow. This is gonna be tricky. Okay, let me lock in. Because my eyebrows aren't twins, they're cousins. We're serving brows. And now I'm gonna grab a little bit of that kind of gray and properly connect my brow to the contour. To add a little bit more sharpness, okay? Same thing on the other side. Just at the very top to give an illusion of hollowness. And kind of blend it out with the white. Like so. Grab a little bit of white. And just there we go. Same thing on this side. Just keep adding. It's like painting, you know? If that makes sense. And that's the top area done. We're getting crazy, aren't we? Boo. Now for the eyes, I really want just a. Okay, so, wow. That's really as simple as it gets because, as I said, it's just that my eye shape doesn't hold that much at all. So, I'm just gonna get some black. I feel like I'm an artist. This is a very kind of like skinny-ish brush, and I'm gonna start mapping out my eyes in black and gray. So I'm gonna start very close to the eye like this. This is kind of what's gonna determine the shape that I'm gonna wanna get from the middle of the eye, like so. And then I'm gonna extend it like so. And we're gonna keep making it more dramatic until we're happy with it, okay? So let's start cooking, shall we? So now you see how this is taller than this. We're gonna connect it so it looks more elongated rather than like straight on. Like so. I'm gonna keep my eye open. Then turn the brush around. Should be clean. Blend this out. Oh, it has a little bit of glitter, okay. I'm gonna have to make do with that. Then turn it back around for more precision and just brush away. And this is kind of the general shape I'd like. Then we're gonna have to take a little bit of a greater care of the inner eye corner, because this is where it truly makes or breaks my looks usually. I'm just gonna extend it very gently. There we go. Okay. And now the bottom of the eye. The most important part, in my opinion. It really helps make the eyes like we're gonna add eyeliner later, like in a bit, and it's gonna like solidify. Like, look here, there is a hole. You can see it better in real life. So I'm gonna grab some extra shadow and take care of it. There we go, much better. And from far away, chef's kiss. From up close, we're giving messy, so we're gonna have to clean up. But from far away, undeniable swag, baby. Okay, so now we're gonna start defining like the blackest parts and the darkest ones. It's gonna be the base of the wing and just the base of the eye in general. And we're gonna use this is called packing the shadow on to get like the most pigment possible in there. So there's no patchiness and no streakiness. There you go, and you see when I close my eye, it just, this is the beauty of hooded eyes, baby. Like messy. No longer messy, but because we're good. We're gonna blend it out to make it like neater. Like at the very top, just add some gray. And with that same fluffy brush, I'm just gonna dip it in the gray. I'm gonna dust it over. My long one last time. And that is one eye basically done. We're gonna clean this up with some eyeliner, and it's gonna look better. So you see how we have an eye. I like it. We're basically gonna do the same thing on the other side. So start like this. It's gonna be faster because I'm not gonna explain what I'm doing, just sort of do it as I go. keep chiseling the shape out until I feel like it makes sense. Oh shit. Really? Gonna have to clean that up now. It happens all the time. So because this eye is usually more open than this, we're gonna have to compensate for that. Because my mother gave birth to me with different sized eyes and different shaped ones. So I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open and kind of add dimension on top. To make it appear bigger than it actually is. You see what I mean? Okay, there we go. Now it's time for my mortal enemy, the inner corner. Okay. She's giving a little bit extended. I like that. So you see how this isn't even, we're gonna have to go in and fix it with some white. I'm probably gonna use my foundation. Okay. So I'll just keep going underneath the eye. Just gonna try and keep it as close to the lash line as I can. What I like about goth makeup is that it's forgiving. At least, if you're not an e-girl. Because it doesn't have to be perfect, like you're meant to be scary. You're meant to be scary. You're meant to be... You can just experiment, like, see. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, now we're gonna have to go in and fix something such as this. Don't piss me off. I'm gonna have to do some emergency surgery sometime. Getting the least, literally littlest amount possible. And gonna go in and carve out my inner corner. Try to blend it. Fuck you, bear. There's a bug, sorry. Fat bug. Kind of blend it with my finger. And that's it. Now we're gonna have to brighten the other side as well, so it looks a little bit more even. And there we go. Much better. And last but not least, just kind of zhuzh it. Now it's time for the fun part, okay? We're gonna add some glitter. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna stick it wherever the light is gonna hit me, so in a corner. A little bit of white eye pencil, just at the very bottom here to add a highlight. This is quite literally the opposite of an egg, so I'm gonna add a little bit of white on my nose. You can do a little design if you'd like. You could do a little heart on your nose. You can do a little heart on your nose. A little heart. Now it's eyeliner time, baby. Go shake it. Give it a little shake. Can't even pump it. Okay. I'm gonna give myself just a little bit of and the shape to the inner corner as well. There we go. That's a little bit sharper. See how on this side it's a little uneven. We're gonna go back and fix it, because as you may have found out already, half of this makeup is just going back and fixing things, because I tend to mess up a lot. Like here, see? But this is no big deal. This can just go like this. Okay, there we go. Eyes are done. We're not gonna wear any mascara because, to be honest, I just like the bluntness over here. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. Actually, do you think we need a little bit of a cheekbone? Okay, fine. I'm gonna grab, again, this gray shade, but really just off most of it, and stipple on some cheekbones for myself. Yes, mama serve. So you see how baddie? I forgot about this. You see how patchy it is? I'm gonna use just some regular compact powder. It's a white again. And I'm just gonna stipple it. Stipple it. On, and just look how beautiful. There we go. Now we're gonna do the same for you. Just add some powder so it blends better. And then we're gonna grab whatever's left on here. And then boop, 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 boop. And blend it out again. Now it's the time where we stop looking like a sick Victorian child. This is where this whole thing should come together. None other than the lips. So for lips, we can do something sharp. But as I'm thinking, just a normal lip. Black, of course. I'm gonna do eyeliner. Yes, that's right. Eyeliner. Crap, I'm so messy. Everything is in everything. The best part of doing my makeup is always washing my hands after. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I like doing my lips and eyeliner because it's a lot more precise. We're gonna overline. Don't be afraid to overline. It's black. Nobody's gonna be able to tell. I like a sharp cupid's bow with the black. They're so uneven. Hold on. It's because my whole face is so uneven. And now I have to make up for that unevenness. Doing your own makeup will humble you so bad, trust me. I had to redo this line because I didn't like it, so. I just like it when the bottom goes in and the top goes out, so they balance out. So this is the liner I might cooked. So this is gonna be why you trusted the process, okay? I'm gonna show you, okay? Look at how pitch black this is. There we go. Now it's time. because this is the aftermath of this. So I'll be right back, and I'll put this hair down. We'll cook, okay? And hello. We're still back. I told you to trust the process. I'm kind of matching with Miss Silence and the Lambs over there. And I'm just gonna have to clean my hands. We're all done. Here we go. And what do we think? Now you and me are both goth baddies. I wouldn't go out like this because where I live, this would get me beat up. But I wish I could because I do feel very swag. Let me just adjust myself then. But yeah, I do. Oh, my teeth are not that light yellow. It's giving white. Okay. But I did my best to just look good on camera, and that's gonna be different than looking good in real life. But this is pretty much it. I can't wait to take some thumbnail pictures and some, like Patreon pictures and whatnot. So, wow, I'm looking good. I wanted to thank you so much for watching, and I want to thank you to the person who commissioned this video. I had maybe the most fun I've had making a video and ever. So, oh, did you see that?